calf, and Zuniga is being evaluated for knee.
Coach, your thought on the performance by Zach tonight?
You know, he looked comfortable, especially on third down, made some good throws, directed the offense really well, got in and out of the huddle. We moved it very well for those first two series, so it was a good first day.
Robert, what were you looking for coming into this game from him?
Same thing. You know, you just want him to get his feet wet and show that the game's not too big for him, which he obviously showed. And especially in those third down moments, he had a couple of critical third down conversions there that I thought is the epitome of playing quarterback in this league, is staying on the field and scoring points in 2-minute situations. And he had an obviously with those third down opportunities, 2-minute he'll eventually get.
You told us a couple weeks ago it's going to get worse before it gets better. The last practice he had was probably one of the better that Zach's had this training camp. Parlays it into here where he again looked pretty good. Can you start to see it now coming together for him?
No, we have so much confidence in the young man. It's you want him to stack up as many good days as possible, but there's still youth. He's still a rookie, and there's still a lot of things that he's going to learn from. There's still a lot of opportunities for him to grow. And there's even here in this game, despite the fact that he looked comfortable and he did a nice job, there's still going to be things that he can learn off of. And so it's never going to end. This young man's potential is through the roof, and but it's going to be a process.
How about the fact that he was able to sustain long drives? I think they were 10 and 11 plays. Usually rookies, sometimes you get 3 and out, nervousness. What does that say that you were able to sustain?
It goes back to his third down, though, how comfortable he was in those third down situations to get the ball where it needed to go, deliver it on time, deliver it in traffic, and give his receivers a chance to catch the football. So I think that's where we've seen him. He's such a good student of the game, and he knows exactly. He's very decisive, but it goes back to his third down. So he did a really good job.
Kind of a battle for that backup spot as well. How do you feel like Mike White and James Morgan did today?
I thought it was good. You know, I know James made a couple of good throws in there. So did Mike. You know, they're going to get their opportunities again in Green Bay, especially when we go practice. There's going to be great opportunities to showcase their skills over there. So it was a good day for both of them.
One of the guys that wasn't out there was Elijah. Do you have an update on him after those tests?
Yeah, he has a quad, and he's more day to day. Hopefully we can get him back next week, but we'll see.
What did you think of Denzel's 20-yard? Looked like he ran through half the defense on that play.
It was awesome. I thought Denzel, man, he had great intent all day. He has had such a good week and a half of training camp and leading up to this game. It paid off for him, and his size, his length, his speed, his power, all of it was showcased in a couple of catches that he had. Obviously the third down, but a couple of plays before that, he lowered his shoulder on a corner and was able to pick up a few extra yards there. So I thought he had a really nice day, and he had great intent, and now he's just got to stack it up.
There was a moment after he made those plays where you embraced him. What did you say to him after he was making some of those plays?
I'll keep that between me and him.
Are you happy, Robert, with the way he's responded to the first few weeks of training camp? He hasn't. I know we made a big deal about the first team and stuff, but this guy was a second-round pick last year. He played in the fourth quarter tonight. Clearly, you guys have challenged him a little bit here. Yeah,
we're obviously with Elijah being down, and just losing some numbers at receivers. There's some guys who had to step up, but I think his mindset's been good. You know, he's in a really good place. He's especially with the sickness that he had in OTAs and all the different things that he had to go through and then battle back, so he didn't get those reps. And then he shows up in training camp. He's got great mindset to him, and he's grinding. He's trying to catch up on the playbook, and today was a great step forward.
Were you happy with the way your defensive line played tonight?
Yeah, they were good. They were relentless. Missed some opportunities there, especially on that third and the touchdown. Got him pinned back. You got to keep the quarterback corralled in the pocket. Otherwise, those things happen. But it was awesome to see them come back and end the game on the safety.
Robert, Tevin Coleman didn't play today. Was he?
Personal reasons.
The cornerback group has been a position that we've all discussed, and you've tried to infuse confidence into them. What did you see from them tonight? What did you see from them tonight?
I felt them fighting. I know we got a little grabby on a couple of plays. great teachable moments for them. We are aggressive in the way we teach our stuff, so it's great moments there for them to learn off of. But next week, there's with those 2 practices in Green Bay, we've got a stable of receivers that we're going to get a chance to go against, and it's going to be pretty cool to see these guys grow.
How'd your first time out go as a head coach?
I was glad that I could finally cheer for somebody, but no, it was awesome. I thought the guys, it was organized. The coaches were on it. The players were on it. It was a clean game, and just really, it was a really cool experience.
Was LaFleur on the sideline the whole game? I noticed him on the second half on the sideline.
Yeah, he was down there the entire game. That was more from me. Just I wanted him to try coming down. He's going to go up. I just wanted him to try calling plays from different parts of the field to see how it goes, and so we'll get feedback from him after next week to see which one he likes better.
What's the reason you wanted him to see it from a different perspective?
It's his first time calling a game. I know I did it, and I know that coordinators have called it from up and down, and I just think it's important for him to try both ways, just to see what's more comfortable. I'm going to guess that he likes the box better because it's a little bit clearer, but unless he knows, he'll always wonder. So.
What have you thought you got from out of your rushing attack with Coleman out?
Oh man, it always starts up front, and I thought our O-line showed its depth. I thought they were really leaning on them there in the second half. I know the yards per carry doesn't show it, but they were taking good. I mean, they were moving the ball forward, and obviously until that last play, they were getting some chunk yards right there and had a chance to end it. But credit the Giants made a really good play.
Bryce Huff's a guy who I think clearly has impressed you guys. We've seen him with the first team, and now he's been out. Obviously, came in the pass rushing package for you guys today. Had a sack. I think he actually had 2 today. Can you just talk about his development throughout training camp and what you've seen to give a young guy that much time with the first unit?
He transformed his body through OTAs and all the way up to training camp. I mean, he's done a really good job, really getting himself ready to have a really great training camp, and he's been having it, and it's credit to him. The more we watch him, the more, I mean, he's just winning. And he was one of those guys at first we're like, man, how are we going to hide this guy in the preseason? He's going to end up with like 10 sacks. And it got to the point where like, how are we going to keep him off the first unit? So it's a credit to him and the opportunity that he created for himself through his work in during practice.
Had a really nice play there with that chase down, and kind of had several plays. And what did you think of that particular play, and where do you think he's at?
So Eccles, so he wasn't supposed to be there, but credit to him fixing a play. He made it right, and to show the strain, to get back over the top and make a play on that in his speed, that was awesome. Thought it was a really good first day for him. There's going to be some things that he can learn from, especially in those one-on-one opportunities out on the edge where we're in our system. You're on an island. It's just the way it is. That's the way we play ball. And but I love his mindset. I love how physical he is at the line of scrimmage. I love his hands, his footwork. I love his mindset. And today will be a good day for him to learn off of and take it next week and get better.
Thanks.
Good.
All right, guys. Thank you, guys.
We'll talk about the challenges in the preseason later, Rob. Okay?
Want to know?
How you guys doing?
Zach, how would you evaluate your performance out there?
Yeah, I thought it was good. Of course, still things to clean up, but I mean, it was a great experience. I really enjoyed